Hello, what's up? Welcome back to another edition of Premium Times Weekly Podcast. I am Titi Lokwe Fadari. Last week, we spoke about some governors encouraging political violence ahead of the 2023 general elections. This week, more is on the way. The United Kingdom says it has a keen interest in the 2023 election, and so it is watching closely what happened during and after the election. The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Laing, said the UK will take action on all political parties, security agents, or individuals that act violently or incite people through social media in the 2023 general election in Nigeria. Basically, she said Britain will impose visa sanctions on those involved in electoral violence. The ambassador said the UK had been concerned about the 52 electoral violence that Nigeria has recorded recently. As you may know, without peace, there will be no credible elections. Some good news during the week. President Muhammadu Buhari flagged off the first crude oil drilling project in northern Nigeria on the boundary of Bauchi and Gombe states. The president said over 1 billion barrels of oil reserves and 500 billion cubic feet of gas have been found within Komani area of northeastern Nigeria. NNPCL said there is a huge potential for more deposits as they intensify exploration efforts. The discovery of oil and gas in commercial quantities in the Gongola Basin, according to NNPC, will attract foreign investment, generate employment for people to earn income, and increase government revenues. Mr. Buhari directed NNPCL to ensure harmonious relationships between the government and local communities. Shortly after returning from Gombe State, the president named Loretta Onochie as the substantive chairman of the Niger Delta Development Board. Recall that Ms. Onochie was enmeshed in a controversial appointment to INEC in 2020. Then, Mr. Buhari appointed her as an INEC commissioner to represent Delta State, but she was rejected by the Senate because of her partisan position. Ms. Onochie currently serves as a special assistant to the president on new media. Before this appointment, the NDDC has been without a board and substantive management for a long time. Together with Ms. Onochie, President Buhari appointed 15 other nominees as members of the board. In other news, the Northern APC Christian leaders have endorsed the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. Safe to say that the Northern APC Christian leaders are fully obedient. For several months, the group has openly opposed the same faith ticket of Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima. But now, they have announced Mr. Obi as their candidate for the 2023 elections. Former Secretary General of the Federation, Babachi Lawal, said Mr. Obi will give Nigerians a breath of fresh air and the greatest opportunity to redeem our country from the quagmire into which we have been plunged by a recurring group of self-centered reactionaries. Mr. Lawal is still a member of the APC. Is this not anti-party? It looks like it, but what's my business? As always, this edition was written by Kabir Yusuf from Titi Lokwe Fadari. See you next week, and do not forget, if you like this podcast, please share a favorite and also visit www.premiumtimesng.com to catch the latest edition of this podcast series.